Welcome on into today's college football pick video play for Saturday, November 18th, 2017. If you guys are interested in getting all of our college football plays for today's action against the spread, you can access those over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. So heading into this one, very excited to talk about this matchup here in the Big Ten between the Michigan Wolverines and the Wisconsin Badgers. We're going to give our take on who we feel has the better betting edge coming into this one against the spread. So Michigan today sitting as about a touchdown underdog. It's been hovering around about +7 to +7.5 points throughout the week. Actually wouldn't be surprised to see this one fall below a touchdown. It should be interesting to see how that shakes out here through the rest of the morning and going into today's action. But Michigan, they've quietly been working their way back into relevance in recent weeks. They picked up 3 straight wins within conference to improve to 8-2 overall, 5-2 in the Big Ten. Michigan was written off following their blowout loss on the road against Penn State, but this group, they've shown improvement, especially defensively in recent weeks, coming into this tough one here against the Badgers. But Wisconsin, they're somewhat similar to Michigan in the fact that their defense is quite a bit better than what their offense is able to produce, and as a result, we see this as a pretty low-scoring defensive battle here in the Big Ten, kind of a traditional matchup in the Big Ten. But Michigan, they, like I said, they're ranked 9th in the nation in points allowed, but it's been their offense that's made things difficult at times for the Wolverines. Their starting quarterback coming into the year, Wilton Spade, he got injured early on against Purdue. Then they went to John O'Corn. That didn't really work out so well, and right now, Michigan, they're trying to develop highly touted recruit QB Brandon Peters. He has the tools to be a pretty solid Big Ten level quarterback, and he's shown some positive signs early on. The Wolverines just need him to play game manager as they lean on their defense in a game where the Wolverines are really hoping that it can be one of those defensive field position type battles here and just give themselves a puncher's chance going into the fourth quarter, maybe within a 1 or 2 score situation. But Wisconsin, they've gotten off to a slow start in some of their recent weeks before blowing back past their opponents. Their games against Indiana and Iowa, the Badgers, it was competitive there for like a quarter or two, and then Wisconsin was able to really build momentum down the stretch of those 2 particular matchups as they went on to win each one rather convincingly. Wisconsin will want to avoid getting off to a slow start here against Michigan. The last thing they want to do is to give this young and upcoming Michigan defense a lot of hype and momentum and confidence to build around. The Badgers are much better off trying to, take advantage of that weak Michigan offense to try to create scoring opportunities. But the Badgers, their offense, it's more of a situation where they lean a lot on their ground game to kind of open things up for the pass game. Michigan has the kind of athletes and talent where potentially if they load up the box, they could have success slowing down this Badgers ground game. And if that's the case, we don't have a lot of confidence in what Wisconsin's able to do throwing the ball through the air. So it'll be interesting to see how that particular battle plays itself out in this matchup. But Wisconsin, they've been elite on the defensive side of the ball. Top-ranked defense in the nation. It has an asterisk next to it, though, given the fact that the Badgers haven't gone against the best offensive opposition much this year. Just for instance, within the Big Ten, they haven't gone against teams like Ohio State or Penn State, given the fact that the Badgers play in the much weaker Big Ten West Division. I still feel like the Badgers are very deserving of their current ranking in the college football playoff scenario. And if they finish out the year undefeated, they absolutely are going to make it into that college football playoff. But going to be a tough matchup here against the Wolverines. And we do feel like this has the ability to be a highly competitive, lower scoring game with both defensive units rising to the occasion. And what is likely to be a low scoring game, the points have increased value. And, I'd be pretty surprised if this one didn't finish within about a score either way. Pretty confident in Michigan and their ability and what they've been able to do, showing progress in terms of what they've been able to produce on the field in recent weeks. They should be able to carry that over into this matchup on the road against the Badgers. And as a result, we are going to go ahead, side with the road team today, Michigan, getting that full touchdown as our college football pick video play. And again, guys, if you're interested in getting all of our college football picks for today's action, you can access those plays over at stumpthespread.com, linked in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.